From Downing Street to Kensington, with the Shard behind me and Tower Bridge to my left, we are growing all over London. This week at Scaffolding, we are called in last minute by Dean Neal, the traditional bricklayer, to save him by building a stage on Downing Street. My name's Joe, we are Scaffolding, and this is episode 49. Boys are up here, we've got Sean up there as well. Big Carl's back in the game. So Carl hasn't been here for a while, but he's up there now. Thumbs up, what's happening, you good? Good man, yeah good, I'm coming up. Look how busy it is already as well. You right, mate?
It's a lot of work in this, isn't there? A lot of work.
Squeeze, don't push that, that's it.
Sound. Well, we get these joined up there, go on bro. You putting them into there now, yeah?
They're going to send and then freeze. You hold that in up there,
go on, mate, you all right?
Got that?
Yeah. I've got the beam mash. All right. Sweet, boy.
Sweet. Just set that on that ledge there, on that left there. Sweet. They're the ones.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
I think so, bro.
Put that in there. You take them off, I don't.
Them two, yeah? Keep them. Can you come down a bit, Ash? Can you go up, Seansy, a bit? Keep going, bro. Can we go back to you a bit, Sean, Todd?
Yeah.
So Ash is in the middle of them beams almost.
Is it going? Yeah. That's it.
Right, keep that.
Right, take that back to you, sit on the handrail. That's it.
Right, come in a bit, Jonesy, for me.
That's right, we'll just lift it when you put the pins in.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea, actually, yeah.
Yo!
Ready? Bit more, Shawnee, if you can. I'll take the...
This!
Yeah, that's it, bro, banging. Leave it there, boys.
Kyle!
Come back in and
I
touch
need some
Shawnee
butts
for
up
me.
here. We're going to shout some butts up. I need some...
Oh, we've lost it now, banging our brace.
Huh?
You're on the brace.
It's a little bit...
Yo! How many of them we got? I need about a dozen, really. Might have to cut a tube.
Sweating again, Jake.
I am, boy.
Nah, Jake don't sweat.
Yeah.
Sweet, brother.
Sweet.
Outside, Jake. Nice.
Alright.
Send a couple of 8-foot boards off. 2. Yes, mate.
Push that against there, Jonesy.
How many butts you want, Ash?
Like a dozen. It's just to go through the struts to pull the belly out of the beams. If he hasn't got them, we'll just run scores through them. Tell me I'll put them in tomorrow.
Do you want to keep going back a touch more too, Ash?
Yeah. Doubles, bruv. Right, take that right through.
Put me up there, Jonesy. What? You alright, yeah?
What's your harness, bruv?
You alright, yeah?
That's it. Yeah.
Shawnee,
Yep.
Alright, Jonesy.
Right, how much you got your end? Beam up for Joe to lift the
Yeah.
so we can get that double on. I think he's got it anyway.
You right, Jonesy?
Yep.
Touch more, I would, bro, if I was
Reckon?
you. Yeah. Touch. So it's the first Joe camp of the day in a very sunny and busy Tower Bridge. Obviously the London Marathon was here on Sunday, today is Tuesday. And yeah, the Stella flags are shining nice and high in a sea of yellow and black, looking absolutely lovely. The structural elements of this job have become insane, simply because the flat roof, as discussed last week, is not load bearing enough. So we've had to tie into the stack itself and span areas here, there and everywhere, as you have seen and will be shown even more shortly. This is a very special episode and is designated to a very special little person who we are going to be speaking on very, very shortly. But before all of that, we are going to show you the absolutely lovely project that is Tower Bridge in all its glory. So the boys here have done absolutely amazingly. Really, really happy with how this is taking shape. Very, very technical, very, very high profile, and very, very smart from the boys. The blues and twos are flying past me. But listen, this is looking absolutely unbelievable. The boys are up there now attacking the spire. And as you've seen, the beams that they're getting as the base of our scaffold that will then ultimately wrap around the spire.
Trees together now.
Yep.
My side, you hear, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Jones, you got pins in any of yours? What? No, you haven't.
Strap scaffold to scaffold just so we can sit on it to work them beams round.
Alright then, boys.
I ain't ready.
Where's that? There. Go on in the street.
Very, very tidy work. This is very, very technical, and obviously the higher we get, the slower it gets, and obviously the more careful you have to be. There is no room for error, and if the slightest thing is to fall off with how busy it is, there's pedestrians absolutely everywhere, it would be an absolute disaster. So the boys have to be a little bit more careful. It takes time to make sure that things are done correctly. And the other thing as well, when I come up, there's a little bit of excess material stored on the lifts, so I just had a bit of a chat with the boys. They were aware of it already and are having it dealt with.
I've got the lift below you on that handrail, Jones, yeah?
Yeah, guide it.
Guide it, alright, boy.
I like everybody.
Don't worry about that, my traveller.
Guide it in.
Oh, yeah, boy. I'll just thread it through to you now, boy. Alright, boy. Hang on, let me get out here, boy.
Yeah.
Let me get up there, boy.
Right. Now just weave it all the way around then, bruv.
Right, hang on now, boys. I'm redundant now.
That's all right. Jonesy's got that now. Right, let go. That's it.
Tell you what.
900.
Oh. Go on, Liz, what's your soup? What's your super idea? Get your super idea on YouTube.
You said.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. The thought is nice. So we can't leave at 12 o'clock, man.
You don't go top speeds for Ginsters.
Ginsters.
Do you like a pasty, do you?
Nah, I used to like a pasty.
Yeah?
Got a bit of gristle in one once, mate. Put me right off.
Ugh. What's the plan here, Ash? You want these two trees
Right.
up here, yeah?
So what we do, we get the... Yeah, Jones, if you jump up, we get that whole 6 metre out. I'll go on that beam the other side.
The whole 6 metre out?
Huh?
What, right, we're going to feed it up from there, yeah?
Feed it up from there.
Use the beam.
Use the beam to slide it across, link the 4 in the back end of it, yeah? You can help him hold the beam then.
Yeah.
See, yeah?
Same as before, Jake, just guide it.
Yeah, I'll tread it through.
Well, don't forget, you're keeping this beam because I've got to link the 4 into it, yeah?
We're going to hang it up here
All
for a
I'm going
bit.
to do, I'm going to punch it up right off of that 8 metre beam, set that in a double, and link the 4 to it, and then we just move it across.
That was my idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course it was. Honestly, this fella hasn't got a clue. Right then, you want it that side, Jonesy?
Take it, blow it flat like that.
Yeah, wherever you want it. Oh, I got that, Ash, you alright? Right, I'm gonna have to flat this to you though, alright, Ash?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, you're alright, Jonesy, you getting nervous for, boy? Right, Ash.
Can you feed it to me?
Yeah, of course I. Feed the goal and he will score.
Go on, one more.
Alright, boy?
Set that there.
Alright, Ash, yeah?
Right, now give that to Jonesy.
Yeah. Over there now, Ash, for me, yeah?
That wants to be flipped, that does, Jonesy. Flip it that other way, bruv.
You ready? You comfy?
Well, I'm as comfy as I'm going to be, for now.
Yeah.
Right, and Jake, if you come round this side with me. Worms in his arms. That's it, brother. You got it, you got it. Give me that end.
What end do you want up, Ash?
This end up.
This end here?
That end up, that's it, like that.
Alright, boys.
Right.
You okay?
Right. Just lift that beam for me, can you? Yep.
Alright, Ash?
Yep.
2 more, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, Jonesy, bye. Yeah, I'll give this to Ash, we'll go for you. Time consuming,
That's a
isn't it?
19mm one, that's no good. One in your pocket at all? That's a 19.
I have a 17, don't worry about it. 1 second, bro. Deep pockets me, bro. So we're gonna move this one out now, yeah?
We'll lose this one, drop that on the inside.
Lose that.
Lose that beam, put this 8 on this beam.
I'm gonna work off that.
And then link off, and then work off this beam there.
So have we got the other 3 beams up here?
No, not yet. We'll get this one in first, and then we'll worry about that in a sec. Get the match. Should we just get this last set in and then start? Done then, innit?
Give me the loot. Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go. I stay ready for more. Go toe to toe till I level the score. Never gon' quit. Heard you seen some, but you never seen this. Bet on myself 8 times, no trick. Just give me the loot. See now we going high stakes. This ain't clickbait. This a risk take. This no mistake. I was born to do it. I was born for music. I just get into it. I can't get influence when I'm the influence. No genre music. We go rap back to pop, pop back to rap country.
We've got some 4-metre beams down there. 450s. We just run 2 that way, front and back. Just take our inside ledges then. You know what I mean? At the top, yeah. They're going to want to lift up there anyway, otherwise it's going to be ball like clearing all that kit down, then to come here and put another little lift on that. Might as well just do it while it's there.
Don't do it, Jonesy.
4 for lace tube, 4, 8 for lace tube. Going to want them all up here. We've still got about 3, I think, down there.
You want to go back up there, Jonesy, for me? You want to go back up there for me? Ash, go the other side for me. Yep, that's right. She's good, she's good. Yeah. Yep, up Ash. Bangers, who put the playlist on?
Oh, it is.
I told you he's alright. He's not bad, is he? I thought them Cambridge boys were weird, but seems alright. Alright. Lift it. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up here. I'm gonna stay there for a second.
Right.
Upon the shadows.
Lift it.
Oh,
On the track, I was once broke, I was down bad, swear I'm never going back. I'm from upstate, where we see a little bit of this and some of that. Little city and some sticks, watch me put it on the map, someone get attacked. If you're not first, you're last. Life is a race, don't you lag. I get a bag and I stack. The reason I taxed was not cause they needed me. Got all of mine equally. I see what they need from me. Blood, sweat, and tears from the frequency. Now you believe in me. Cheers.
Now, while the boys are on lunch and before we shoot to the weekly recap where we are in Notting Hill and Kensington, there is something very, very, very serious that I need to discuss. Some of you may or may not know that Kieran has been off work for the last week or so, supported by us. However, the reason that Kieran has been off is that his little girl, Evie, who watches the channel, last week was diagnosed, I'm going to struggle saying this, I think. Oh man. The reason that Kieran has been off is that his little girl, Evie, diagnosed with leukemia. Now, she is putting up a massive, massive fight and doing extremely well, and we are all so proud of her. As it stands, the results are sounding very positive, and we are all backing her 110%. Now, there's one thing that we are going to do. We have set up a Just Giving page to ensure that we are going to support her even more. Now, one of the things that I would like to do, and it is so important, and the most important hashtag that we have ever done, is I want every single person who watches this video to hashtag We Love You Evie. Now, every single person, the Stellar Army, the Stellar team, everyone that we know, Kieran's family, Carla, absolutely everybody, we are all supporting you, we are all behind you, and we all absolutely love you. I'm thinking of you every single day, and I know that you are going to kick cancer in the butt. So to every single person who watches this, the hashtag for this week is We Love You Evie. Now that that is done, I'm going to have a bite to eat with the boys, and it is our time for our weekly recap for this week on Stellar Scaffolding. So it is Saturday morning, a bit of a different setup to the usual. We are here for Dean, the traditional bricklayer. He's called us at the last minute after being let down. What they do, the boys will strap an 8 foot across the bottom of the standards there. And to save measuring the middle out, once you've thrown it from front to the back, you can see where your standard has now got to go. Staircase up the side here so they can walk onto the stage. Who's going to start running in your actual working platform? I'll be a distant memory soon. Kieran who? I know you have. Boys are absolutely flying. I think they've been scaffolding about 10 minutes. Look at you two in sync now. You two are so in sync. He knows your next move now, doesn't he? What are you doing, Joe? Explain what you're doing, bro.
This is all going to be trannied out, ready for balls. Going to cut all them short now, all the 4 foot shoes, so it's a flat top, there's no trip hazards.
One look.
Bit of around across the front.
Greedy man, isn't he? Eh? Of course he does. They're welcomed with open arms.
The audience are loving you as well. It's on team, this is.
Drew, can I just ask you a question for the viewers? Why is that brace that way and why is that one that way?
Because I'm going to chase it around, make it like a little. So that way you've got pulling on each corner.
Banging. Thank you very much. You see it. Ash, what are you putting in there, bro? He's chasing the braces around. He's boxing the corners off. I'm telling you how these boys are flying. That's 6 metres by 2.4 metres by 2 lifts in about 15 minutes. You know. We'll get the cutter for the boys. Big Joe, get back your eyes. All right, mate, how we doing? All right? Of course you can. Hold that for a second. Cheers, brother. Famous, brother. It's madness, bro. Madness. Madness. He just collared me. I've just done a selfie. Yeah. Yeah, he collared me. Well, these boys are flying. They're going to be getting Kieran who? Kieran who? Right, slow down, please. Right, so no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
So you obviously see the tubes we've got now that are oversailing through the top of the stage. Joe's getting these cuts so they're nice and flush. There's quite a lot going on here later. The audience are all going to be here. Numbers are starting to turn up slowly. Yeah, seen a few of you Stella fans out here, which has been lovely. Yeah, we are rocking and rolling. Hey Gash. So the boys are boarding this out now. Closer and closer to wrap up. Boys had double hand railed it, both front and back, but obviously deemed precedent to remain open, which we have done. Now the 8-foot boards are going on. crankcase is on. And we're going to step onto the stage. That's where it's all going to be happening. There's a bit of confusion because the ladder beams that you can see here, we thought were going to be strapped on the front and the back. However, they're just going to be going along the back here. Harris fencing is going to go in to lock this all off completely and make sure no one can come to the back of the stage, and then it's going to be netted all the way around. The legs on the front are now being swapped for smaller standards, so that's being done as well. And yeah, things are taking a lovely, lovely shape. Obviously, normally here, we can't leave an open edge like you can see here, but this is for a stage. A client has requested it, and obviously clients' requests are what have to be done. So yeah, it's starting to get quite busy as well. We are rocking and rolling. Ash is cutting tube, getting himself a docking. Now I do apologise, there's no drone footage of this being done. We would have had it, however, there is police everywhere and I don't want to take the risk. I don't think I'll be allowed to fly it around here. We are on Downing Street on a busy Saturday morning, people everywhere. For those of you who don't know, tow boards are going around the side. There's going to be an additional handrail here on the inside as well. Keep it nice and child friendly. Make sure it's nice and safe. The boys just boxing in the stage now. The yellow and black Stella colours are going in. For those of you who don't know, our merch is on sale and can be purchased anytime now. Being worn by the main man, Kieran Ratcliffe. Excuses do not pay bills. That is one of the Stella mottos that has got us to where we are today, and what we like to live by every single day of the week. Back to business, the boys are here cracking on, as you can see. We've got the front beam going in. The last one is going to be this one here, and that will go to the back of the stage. It's then a case of the Harris fencing panels going on, boxing it all in, and then we are netting the side and the back to make sure that no one is able to gain access whilst the event is underway. We've got the yellow and black colours of Stella flying high on Downing Street. The number going on the banner today is the Basingstoke number representing Hampshire. Proper job. Yes, bro, yeah. Boys have absolutely smacked this up. So it's all getting decorated up now. Boys have netted the back and the side, and around the back the Harris fencing panels are on to enclose and make sure no one can come around the back of the stage. Joe's there resting. I don't know why he's not done a lot. But yeah, we're looking smart. The boys are now kitted off, ready for handover, and looking very, very smart. So yeah, lovely day there with Dean Neal, the traditional bricklayer. If I'm honest, I didn't actually know of him before he shouted us. But to be honest, from speaking to him, I feel like a lot of his beliefs are very, very good. What we're trying to do as the Stellar Army is to build something great where people are inspired and know that they are able to do the same thing. From speaking to Dean and speaking to people there, you know, a lot of them, their beliefs is more towards things that are going on with the taxes and stuff like that, you know, and it's nothing to do with colour or race or anything like that, you know. There's beliefs there that I do agree with, to be honest, you know. And you know, in terms of there's certain conversations that I won't get involved in, but when you're there and you're somewhere like that, you know, it's good to speak to people. One thing I do have to say is there was a fair few people there that are members of the Stellar Army, and it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. I met some lovely people today that are big fans of the channel, big fans of what we're doing. If it wasn't for you guys, then yeah, what we're doing would not be possible. So if ever you see us about, just know that I've got all of the time in the world for every single one of you. I'm now off to the boxing. I'm off to watch Vidal Riley. So Abs' dad works with Vidal, managing his sponsorship deals and everything commercial. And yeah, so we are off tonight. It's a British title fight, so I'm off there. And then we are obviously there for the Eubank and Conor Benn fight as well. My money, as it stands now, it is Saturday. So in case I get it right and you all think I'm a lying weirdo, that is the time and date. Hopefully you can see it the right way around. And I am going to say, I would like Conor Benn to win, but I do think Eubank is going to win. I just do. Although if I'm honest, I don't really follow the boxing a lot. It's a sport that I love from a distance and like the big fights, but I don't follow it religiously. A wicked event there, another cool job for us, cool job for the boys. I didn't actually earn anything off it at all. I just said to him to look after the boys. They got a nice bit of money for the day, and yeah, it was good to have Kieran out as well. So obviously with everything he's going through at the minute, it was wicked to have him with us, and lovely day, top group of boys, one of the groups on here, and yeah, it's now time for the boxing. What a weekend that was, by the way. The stage show for Dean Neal, the traditional bricklayer. Obviously we got in there last minute, helped him with the stage and made sure it was ready for a very, very important day. So what he was actually doing was raising money for a family whose mum was very, very ill. So the kids were doing a fundraiser and Dean supported it and put the show on for them. What was crazy was how many of you lot we saw out there. And it's what's mad, what's like, and it carried on at the boxing as well. When you've got content that's been put out, yeah, and obviously you're interacting with people that are writing in the comments and you see the numbers of the views, you actually forget that this is like, it's real people, like there's people that are watching these videos. Like, it sounds stupid, but when you then, obviously we've only been doing this for 11 months, so I'm not obviously used to it yet. When you've got people coming up to you and asking for pictures and like, you know, you're just an absolute nobody, you're just someone who films on a little camera and is trying to build a scaffold company, but has got 1,000,000 miles in order to get to where he wants to get to. So he's not really done a lot yet. You know, you've got people coming up asking for photos. I'm like, this is a bit mad. But obviously it's lovely. But yeah, no, crazy weekend, wicked weekend. Yesterday just chilled, got a few little jobs priced and got caught up ahead of a busy week today. We've got 2 new starters, up to 20 now. Going back to Dean, one of the things that he is massive on, yeah, is unity. He wants men to be men again. He just wants people united. And listen, I think that is such a good message to spread. And I feel like these days, when people see people holding up the English flag, because of the way the media have made things look, everyone's like, oh, they're racist, they're racist. Not at all, like, not at all. Like, the whole thing of, like where you're from and wearing it with pride is that. It is literally that. It is pride. It is uniting you and your people. Do you know what I mean? Like, why? I feel like the world's just gone so soft and no one's allowed to be proud of where they're from. And listen, for me, I don't really get involved in the whole flag thing. I'm more about people in general. I want everyone to win. I want everyone to know that if they got a dream, they follow it and they're going to make it happen, because I've done it. I was never the clever kid in school, and I'm probably not even clever now. In fact, I'm definitely not. You know, I was always one that they'd be like, oh, Joe, so silly, so silly. But people that said that, I've just gone, phew! and skied past them in life, and I'm just going to carry on doing so. Touchdown in Kensington with the boys and little Boltons. This is for an existing client. There's quite a bit of work to do here, so it's a domestic project, but as always, it's ended up becoming quite technical. Drew is down here now. As you can see here, the boys have got a spanned beam section over the top of this flat roof, for the simple reason being that access is needed up to the top level, but the flat roof here is not load bearing at all. Now it's also a little bit technical on this bit here as well, for the same reason that the balcony down below, as you can see, is not load bearing at all. The boys put 450s on top, tied into the wall here, tied into shear plates, as you can see. And then from here, we've got additional shear plates over to the left hand side, and then it's 2 metre lift all the way up to get the client right up to the top. So we've got Drew up there now, clipped on. For those that are gonna request the health and safety side of what he did here, he's climbed up the ladder nice and safely, clipped onto the 5 foot that is shear plated into the wall, and then jumped up onto the parapet to fix in these last little bits here. And then from ground level, this is the back. Obviously got the side, and then the front is going up last once this is complete. So the beams are going up now. Sean's just pumped that up to Jake. Then from Jake, he's going to break it over the scaffold, outside the back scaffold, and then from there over into Drew, where he's going to fix it. As always these days, they are painted up, looking extremely smart. Over it goes into Drew, and then it will be fixed in place. Got the DJI in one hand, the drone in the other, commentating on both, multitasking at its best. So we've got the beams obviously sat this side on the rear elevation, and they're going to be tied into the 5 foots that are punched up off the shear plates that are tied into the building to ensure that no legs are on the balcony. After this, it's then going to be a case of putting the guts in, lacing and bracing all the structural tubes, top and bottom. Then once that's done, we then tranny it all out, board it out, and then this bit is complete. So the boys are now getting the structural tubes in this section here. And once this is all in, it's then a case of punching up another 2 lifts to get us all the way to the top. As you can see, the boys have got tether tools on as well, supplied by the one and only Leeches, just to ensure that if they are to drop anything, any tools, whilst working over this client's property, that they will in fact not touch the floor and will be held up. Something that we need to be having across the board. So once the boys are done on the back, they're then going to come down to this side here, and once that's complete, it's then onto the front here, which, as you can see, it drops a little bit lower. So extra lifts will be needed. There's going to be an extra lift to account for the drop down, and it's going to be lifts all the way up. Before we get back to the boys and watch them take the last of this project to the very, very top, we've got a special guest on the channel today. So Kai's passing through. He has been, where have you been today?
We're just literally doing some shooting around London for our new charity, Rise Brother. And in all fairness, I probably wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for Joe. We run a company called Tag Contractors, pretty similar level to Joe. Same sort of goals, same sort of kind of figures we're running at, same sort of capacity and where we want to be.
Same sort of vision.
Same sort of vision, yeah, 100%. We've used Joe on quite a few jobs now. He's bailed us out, done an absolute touch for us over at Norwich, helped us out in Coventry. And I've been speaking to Joe for a little while now, got a load of mutual friends, and I've always had a dream to get this charity up and running to basically inspire young lads, get on the mental health and basically get lads off the streets into the gyms, motivational stuff. And I wouldn't even be doing it if it wasn't for Joe, because we had a bit of a chat and I wasn't really feeling the filming. Just speaking to enough people, there's so many things going on right now and there's not enough support out there, and we're just going to do something massive now, create a bit of action.
That's why I think people like us, obviously I'm trying to build, whilst I'm building traction in what we're doing and obviously creating something big for Stella, along the way I've always said that any issues we come across, I want to help people. And the amount of messages I get all the time about people that are struggling with like mental health issues and all of these things that just go on in silence everywhere, I want to jump on and help people, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like the movement that you're doing, there's not really many people that have come onto the channel yet, but now I know what you're doing. Obviously we're training with friends, whatever else, but in what you're doing, I back it massively, and I think that it's going to make a massive difference to people, and I know that because I know that we already are. What you're doing is more niche, you know, that Rise Brother, the whole operation, it's about helping people, it's about getting men go in, and do you know, it's about getting men to take action again, you know, because I think that's that kind of, people have lost sight of that a little bit because of social media now. Everyone's just scrolling and looking through and, you know, worshipping the other man, but it's about like you yourself now. This is your chance to get up and rise up.
Locking in. I think there's too many lads watching socials now, seeing like traders and all the malarkey with the cars, and you're losing vision with what's actually going on in life and what's going on in your own soul and stuff, and you're getting lost, like you said, Joe said, scrolling. Do you know what? You're never going to be able to start unless you take action, and this channel and this movement is going to be something where we can help. Then it's not going to be just talking, it's going to be all actionable kind of movements as well. So it's exciting times, to be honest. Yeah.
It's all a process, this is the start of it, mate, and I think it's all to come. Top lad Kai, he is one of our clients now, so he actually came into contact with me off the back of the content that we're doing. So many things have come to us from this channel, and he is, he's definitely one of them. So not only is he a great client, he's a good lad as well, a good friend, and we're training together. For those of you who don't know, make sure that you have a look at his channel, Tag Works. He's a slightly different industry. He is whole construction. One of his main clients are David Lloyd. They're doing very, very well, 7-figure business. And if you haven't already, make sure you go and have a look at Kai's channel.
Mess around here, babe.
Give me two more 16s pulled up. Get them dropped in, the other legs put on.
Bang on where it is, sausage.
Sausage?
Sausage. Easy, walk away down there.
Give you 4 doubles, Jonesy.
Yeah, we're going to lay a ledger in to get online or what? Say don't look right here.
Got it? Huh? Next 2 legs. What I'll do, we'll put 2 16s on top, I'll drop my 2 on, I'll slide them through, drop your 2 on.
Brother.
I'm going to just put them through, so you're going to want 4 of them pulled up. Yep. Yeah. Oh, mate. Learn to fly. Pardon me. Take that for me, brother. Yeah, boy. Set that there for a sec. 100 bolts. You won't get 100 up here though. Another 10 foot ready. We just do it exactly the same. 6 in the bottom, and then we just, oh, and at the top, one's underneath, yeah? Straight through there, brother. Yeah. Go over that handrail. Come on. Now we do the same with this on the back. That's my tube.
Got a double there, got?
Huh?
Got a double.
Burp. Grandad burp. Watch your tootsies a sec, brother.
No touches.
Right, just put the weight on that, set that foot of that gate, yeah. Can you move it? Yep.
I'll get one of them butts on my one here.
For ya?
Yeah. I'll have one of them butt steak as well, that'll get my one.
Where's over there for?
For that side, bruv, yeah.
Where you had it before. Yeah, here, mate.
Have to go right the way through first. That's it, brother. Get all four of them, innit?
Yes, yeah.
Lovely. Do you want to come right through to me, bruv, to go slide it back in?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd love some water, mate. Yeah? If that's all right. Is it down there? Yeah. Is it down there? What? Is it the water? Like that?
Oh, yeah, I'll swap ya.
Cheers, Simon. Mate.
Oh. I'm on 5 foot. Oh. I've no elbows left after finish this job. Gonna want boards, yeah. Well, you think what you're gonna be 6 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fleets, 2 fleets of 8s will get us round that. And then same again. So you're gonna want 8 fleets of 13s, 4 fleets of 8s, 4 6 metre beams. There's a load of 8s on that fan. Yeah.
Pack of 30 footballs.
Pack of 13s, 4 6 metre beams. I don't know, we're going to want a load of 6 foot tubes.
You what, mate? We've got the 4 metre beams down, we've got no 6s down there.
So another very, very busy week on Stellar Scaffolding. Really nice to meet Dean. He's a top man and I really like the things he stands for. He's very much about pride, unity and people in general just sticking together. It's not a thing about colour or race. It's just about people being proud of who they are and where they are from. And I think everybody should have that same belief. No matter what or where you're from, you should be proud of who you are and you should be backing yourself and your people. Now, the Tower Bridge project, amongst others, is absolutely flying. The boys are on fire absolutely everywhere and there is an awful lot still to come. It's now looking extremely, extremely close to us being able to start the Chelsea Square project. There's a heap of work about to ongo at Paddington as well, and there is more and more and more to come to the channel. I do also want to finish on sending my best wishes and my love and support and everything I can to little Evie. We are all thinking of you. You're a little diamond and you are all of our hero. So keep smashing what you're doing. We're all very proud of you and every single person at Stellar Scaffolding, the Stellar Army and everyone ever is massively behind you. So keep doing what you're doing because you're inspiring me and you make me feel better every single day. I'm going to use that to wrap up the episode. Thank you to every single person who likes, comments and is subscribed. If you haven't already, please do so and I'll see you again next week for episode 50.